All right, Chad, we got Find a Player Who Doesn't Exist. We just finished watching Finding a World That Doesn't Exist. Whole time I was looking at it wrong, bro. I thought it was like a real video based on, somebody that loaded into a world that he didn't even create or something like that. But it's actually made for entertainment purposes. AKA, it's a Minecraft ARG, alternate reality game. So I was new to that. I didn't really know how to approach it, but now I do. And also shout outs to the people in the comments on that reaction video, because y'all were like, putting me on to a lot of things. So I appreciate that. So I'm assuming I should have watched this one first and then the world one. So we're going backwards. It doesn't matter. Or maybe they don't even have lore together. I don't know, but yeah, let's go ahead, bro. Let's go ahead and watch it. Shout outs to Wifies and yeah.
I saw some of your videos and I was...
You probably are watching the worst RGs, I'll be honest. So you're saying there's stuff better than this. Yo, bro. Yo, I'm about to ban you right now, gang. Say you're lying. Cause the world one was actually really good. I bet. So put me on, bro. Put me on. I actually really love this type of topic because they're taking like, I guess like an idea or, basically, yeah, I guess they're taking an idea and kind of making a story. That's what I honestly enjoyed about the world that doesn't exist. Like the storytelling, the tone, the music in the background, like everything was really well done. Like it kept me invested the whole time. So if there are other videos like that exist, I'm on that, bro. Oh yeah, shout out to Dirt Lord. Honestly, the most intelligent player of all time.
Hello. I saw some of your videos and I was wondering if you could help me with something. I know it's not some big mystery to solve or anything, but I lost contact with a friend I used to play with a while ago. Him and I had a falling out, but I just want to make sure that after all these years, he's just okay. The only things I can provide to help are just some old videos of me and him playing on a server a long time ago. Thanks so much. At first, I didn't think
builds?
much of
Okay.
this message. People
I'll check that out.
talking for all sorts of reasons. Friendships grow apart, life gets too demanding. There are countless possible explanations for what happened to Alex, all very normal. But for just a moment, curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to take a look. And I can now assure you that what happened to Alex, is not...
Bro, Minecraft alpha build version 1 point whatever it is, as long as, bro, if you guys were around for Minecraft alpha, like it's so fun, bro. The nostalgia is crazy. And look, Chad, I'm not that old, bro. I'm not that old, but this is what Minecraft was about. Like this era of Minecraft was so fun because it was new. And my cousin, his name was Bernard, bro, he put me on. He actually put me on to a lot of like early gaming, Minecraft alpha, whatever, boom, and RuneScape. Like I started playing RuneScape like 06, 07, bro. Anyways,
and I decided to take
Jamito.
And I can now assure you that what happened to Alex, this is not normal. And it all begins with the first video on Crafty's channel, which opens
and it
with
was
him
so
on
hard
the
to do multiplayer,
screen, joining a server named Eternal. We can see several other players in the distance welcoming him online, and just a few seconds later, there he is. Alex joins, seemingly very much okay and not disappeared. According to the description, this was recorded in December of 2010. Crafty and Alex ask where they can make a base and are told that anywhere is alright to build. They go off searching for a cave and eventually just end up digging down to get resources.
No
There's
hunger
this
bar.
odd bit a minute in where Crafty punches Alex to get his attention and Alex just kind of zones out for a second, but otherwise this video ends very normally. Crafty has to leave to go to work and the recording cuts off there. At this point, I was skeptical that these 3 videos would have any clues as to what actually happened to Alex, but video 2 is where things start to get strange. It resumes with Crafty logging back on to find that Alex had built up their house and even gotten 2 full sets of armor for the both of them. The video continues with normal friendly discussion.
Oh no, this is the type of friendly. Well, so I was doing some mining offline. Yo, he got diamond and everything, dude, mans. But I want nobody, bro. If I play with you and you give me armor, I will literally log out, bro, because that defeats the purpose. I want to get it on my own, gang. He's X-raying, he's cheating. He was playing offline whole time he was in creative mode. Yeah. I grew up with Diablo. That's a good one too. Diablo and World of Warcraft. There was always like a constant battle online between playing RuneScape or playing World of Warcraft, but I just couldn't get on. I don't know. I was just addicted to RuneScape, bro.
And 2 full sets of armor for the both of them. The video continues with normal friendly discussion and the 2 decide to work on the roof, until suddenly Alex freezes and says this.
Gotta go.
Crafty? We can see Alex staring off into the distance. He asks Mine, another server member, if that was him, and Mine doesn't know what he's talking about. Were you behind the house? Mine says no, and Crafty
is this that Herobrine, John?
The subject then gets changed though, and Alex doesn't mention it again. But what did he see? I doubt Alex would just say this out of the blue, and judging by the fact he asked Mine if that was him, it's likely he saw a player. But if it wasn't any of the three of them, who was it?
Oh,
surely
there's only
if they
three
knew
people.
Another player was online, Alex would have asked them as well, like he did Mine. But he didn't, implying that nobody else should have been connected to the server. So what did Alex see? From the mildly ominous description, we learn that this video took place 2 days after the previous one, but other than this odd incident, nothing particularly strange happens. 6 minutes in, some music begins to play that I can't say I've heard before, and just like last time.
How he make this shit so ominous? That's what I'm saying, bro. The tone, the storytelling, the music is like all like very well done. And I don't know if like the videos are actually real. Like these are, you know, Crafty King is real, and he's just taking that idea and then coming up with like a story behind it. So yeah, because this was similar to the other one with the world one, where the Mayo guy just came up on a mine that he never made, and then all of a sudden, bro, we started talking to an entity.
But
right
the ominous has been connected to the servers. He did Mine, but he didn't. If knew another player was online.
What the fuck? Where am I?
The subject then gets changed though, and Alex doesn't mention it again. But what did he see? I doubt Alex would just say this out of the blue, and judging by the fact he asked Mine if that was him, it's likely he saw a player. But if it wasn't any of the three of them, who was it? Surely if they knew another player was online, Alex would have asked them as well, like he did Mine. But he didn't, implying that nobody else should have been connected to the server. So what
this is where we are, right here.
From the mildly ominous description, we learn that this video took place 2 days after the previous one, but other than this odd incident, nothing particularly strange happens. 6 minutes in, some music begins to play that I can't say I've heard before, and just like last time, Crafty has to go, asking Alex for a full set of diamond armor before he leaves. Something is unsettlingly wrong with this server, but Alex still seems to be totally fine. If we're going to get any clues as to how he eventually disappears, it's going to have to be in this final third video. The video begins with Crafty joining and the whole server getting ready to light the nether portal, but before that, Crafty asks if anyone
Today's the
has
big
seen
day.
Alex.
Yo, chat, you guys remember the VV Lounge, bro? Exactly, Clipsy. I missed the VVMC server. Remember when we all died to the Ender Dragon? Then E-Man soloed it with his boys. Yes, bro. I remember. And I actually still have the map. I have the map, bro. Bro, that was so fun. I have it. We had to do Bedrock, though, so we could get, like, the console people to play with us. But I wish it was, like, Java. Or, yeah, Java. So that way, it just doesn't lag as much. But that was so fun, bro. That day was like 11, 12-hour stream. Oh my God.
Has seen Alex.
That was so fun.
This is the first time he hasn't already been there waiting when Crafty hopped on. But the response of the server members is odd. It's apparently the exact opposite. Alex has never logged off. Apparently, he plays so much on this server that has become a topic of concern on the forums. And we actually
unemployed
get to
friend.
see this concern because right after Mine asks, Note System actually drops a link in chat. The link takes us to an Imgur screenshot of the forums, and
Note
there
System.
it is. Alex, dude, you've been playing non-stop. Yeah, man, you really need to take a break. I do agree, Alex. Take a break. It sounds like the exact opposite of the original message Crafty sent me, but granted, if he does play so much, why isn't he here now? Surely, if you're going to be playing 24/7 anyway, you're going to be present for a server-wide event. Something is very, very wrong. The group decides to light the nether portal without Alex, but when they try to go through, it doesn't work. For some reason, the portal is broken. Crafty says he'll message an admin about it, and the server closes, the video ending there. And that's
it?
These 3 videos are all the pieces we have to work with.
They didn't even get to do the dragon!
At this point, I was almost positive I'd have to tell Crafty that I couldn't find his friend. If anything, Alex seemed like he was too active, not vanished at all. But no, this couldn't be the end, so I decided to dig deeper.
Okay, before you dig deeper, chat, what is this, bro? This is a first-time user First time ever here, bro. Hey, Vashley, just letting you know, if you ever make your presence known in South London, you will be extinguished. Yo, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Never have I ever thought about wanting to go to South London, bro. Yo, but thanks for the heads up, bro. I appreciate it, man. All right, I guess I gotta check in with you. Yo, okay, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna look out for you, man, anytime I step foot in there, man.
Headed to dig deeper. I took another look at the screenshot, hoping to find a link or something to take me to the forums to get more clues. Nothing. I thought about putting this weird music through a spectrogram in hopes of uncovering a hidden message. Also nothing. So I rewatched all the videos again. Maybe there was something I had missed.
Maybe he saw a player somewhere
through the cracks. Nothing. Wait, no, there was something. A single frame right as the server closes. We get a flash of text in the error message. It looks like total gibberish, but attach it to the end of a YouTube video URL and we have ourselves
playing with Crafty on Eternal.
Alex's channel.
Shut that shit up. You're lying. I'm doing it right now. Chad, you said this is true. I'm doing it. Okay. Damn, how am I gonna do this? Oh yeah, check me out. I'm gonna go to YouTube, right? /watch. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Kage with the gift of the cosmos. Mwah. Thank you, brother. Hold on. Equal. Okay, here we go. UCXRMHXHIIU. Talk to me. What? Kage again. What? Hold on. Yo. Hi from Wifies again. Yo. It's real. Absolute cinema. Kage, when I'm done watching this video, you and I are gonna have a talk in private and prepare yourself. Sorry about that. Thank you for the subs. Alright.
It looks like total gibberish, but attach it to the end of a YouTube video URL and we have ourselves a lead. Alex's channel. If there has ever been a way of finding out what happened to him, this was it. The video begins similar to Crafty's, but with a little bug. But when Alex joins Eternal, he's hit with this. By accessing and utilizing the services of Eternal, you hereby agree to the following terms of service. These terms are binding and govern your conduct on the server. Failure to comply with these terms may result in penalties, including but not limited to temporary or permanent suspension of access to the server and or the loss of privileges given to you by your birthright. This is extreme.
Bro, this like SAO or something? So if he get penalized or dies or whatever, griefing, theft, destruction of property, bro, about to die IRL, bro. What? Another gifted. Yo, Kage, I'm telling you, bro, when I'm done with this video, we will have one-on-one, bro. Together in private.
Extremely ominous, but it doesn't end there. The messages keep coming, starting with normal disclaimers about alt accounts and harassment and turning into mentions of undisclosed experiments, potential psychological distress, mental instability, and permanent real-world impacts on mental health and cognitive function.
Yo,
All
SAO!
Of this seemingly orchestrated by the Department of Metaphysical Sciences, or DMS. Why this message was seemingly only shown to Alex and not Crafty is up in the air, but we don't have time to think, because before we can, Alex agrees to the terms and conditions and logs on to Eternal. Crafty says hello, and immediately Alex's screen bugs out. The footage continues with the same events of Crafty's Day 1 video, but with sporadic glitches appearing non-stop all over Alex's screen. Though judging by the fact that he never once pauses the game or mentions it, it seems like it's only happening in post and not in the moment. The video continues like this for a while, until we get this. Black splotches appearing all over the footage. These glitches continue to get worse and worse, with this one 4 minutes in being significantly disturbing.
Bro, you gotta fix your RAM.
Glitches trace out some odd lines, but that's it. The video ends very normally. Well, normal if you ignore all the horrifying oddities we've been seeing. But despite this really weird video, there are no immediate clues as to what's actually happening. That is, until we check the description. This video has been encrypted in standard procedure as stated in Chapter 7, Section 924. However, as also stated under Chapter 7, Section 933, any footage involving or of experiments classified as Class 4 employee or above must have each video encrypted in a separate way as to avoid any leaks to the American populace. Please remember that company poker night is on Thursday and the following
Bro, this is off the Declaration of Independence, bro.
Remember to bring a shareable food for all employees to have. Sorry, what did we just read?
That's what I want to know.
This video is apparently encrypted, and it's likely the people behind this are the DMS we heard about earlier. But what sort of experiment are they running here? From the contents of the video and this description, we can now essentially confirm that some sort of testing is being conducted on Alex, something potentially very harmful that might be the reason behind his disappearance. But we don't know exactly what they're getting at just
Yo, they
yet,
pulled up in his house,
where
bro.
do we go from here? Well, taking
Welcome
a look
to
at this
the
description
game.
again, we can read that the DMS doesn't want anything getting out to the American public about these experiments, so they're encrypting these videos in various different ways. Case in point, the poker card codes. Replacing each letter of the alphabet with its corresponding number and each number with its corresponding letter of the alphabet, capitalizing the ones with an arrow, we get another YouTube video URL. House. Finally, we get to see what Alex saw. The video is initially similar to the previous one.
He's
Again,
encrypting it because he doesn't want the DMS to find out that he shared it with the American populace, bro. Chat, right now we are being blessed by hidden coded videos. No? No? How's that no? Bro, what do you mean? That's what he's doing, right? Because he doesn't want the people in charge, right, of the server, I guess, to find out that he's giving it to us. Yes, thank you.
Each number with its corresponding letter of the alphabet, capitalizing the ones with an arrow, we get another YouTube video URL. House. Finally, we get to see what Alex saw out there. The video is initially similar to the previous one. Again, Crafty logs on like we saw in his perspective, and Alex's screen experiences the same weird glitches. As we expect, Alex and Crafty eventually go to build the roof. Any second now, something should happen.
Ooh, yep. Right there, right there. What the? Huh? Oh, right there.
There it is. The screen glitches and we get a zoomed in shot of a black player watching from a distance.
A black player?
Out onto the beach, we can see it. Watching Alex and Crafty.
We
the
don't
screen flickers again, and it's gone. And we get the same interaction we saw earlier. The video proceeds as usual with Crafty logging off, but this time it doesn't end.
Bro, I would have been scared out of my
into
mind.
The mine, and we hear a very fast set of noises.
Oh no. Oh hell no.
Alex looks around, scared, but continues to go deeper. He collects iron before heading back out of the cave, all the while looking back over his shoulder, until suddenly...
No, it's peeking? Up there! What? Nah,
there
get
it
off.
is again, watching him. If we go frame by frame, we can barely get a glimpse of the name tag. HYG something OPOL. We can't exactly make it out, but one thing is for certain.
It's Quinny.
Something is horribly wrong. The description is very similar to the last, but this time the URL is in plain sight. No encryption, no nothing.
Don't do that.
Which is odd, considering the line that comes right after it. Maybe someone at the DMS wants us to find this, which is good because the next video is genuinely insane. Alex begins in a different part of the server.
Yo, Alex got erased, bro.
Burning trees.
He's making it too obvious.
Cutting sugar cane, replanting wheat, but begins to become strangely attracted to this gravel path, and seemingly without reason begins to follow it. As he does, his screen continues to glitch more and more.
He's getting closer
the
to the
path
truth.
takes him away from everything else on the server, out into the unknown. He heads onto a beach and into a dark tunnel dimly lit by redstone torches. He follows the tunnel deeper and deeper, entering a strange maze, until he finds a ladder and climbs down to see this.
How are you playing right now? Oh. What'd I say? Don't stop playing. Yo, he's not allowed to log out. Oh!
Alex runs, trying to get away from the figure, but the footage glitches and somehow he's back in the main room. He climbs the ladder to get out, but the path he came through is now blocked. He runs down the other end of the corridor, facing dead end after dead end after dead end. He's trapped here.
With the player. You can't even log out, though. You gotta let him touch you. You gotta let him touch you.
Suddenly, Alex is back in the main server spawn, and as if slipping into a trance, runs into his house, grabs a compass, and begins heading north. That was a lot, so let's go through it again more slowly to try to understand what just happened. After following the gravel path, Alex makes it into a room with tens if not hundreds of signs, all telling him not to stop playing. He opens a chest with a weird arrangement of blocks, which I'll get to in a second,
that one
and as
is
he
weird.
turns around, there it is, right in front of us. High Jope Call. The name is gibberish, but decoding it with a basic Caesar cipher, it translates into archive. If this name doesn't mean anything to
that's
you,
the
then
computer.
don't worry, we'll get to it in a second.
No,
as
it means
well.
something.
Alex runs from archive before getting sent back to the main room, where he tries to escape through the series of corridors, each time met with another dead end and a cryptic sign. Finally, archive corners him, approaching quickly before sending him back home, and Alex goes north. I don't have to tell you that something is horribly wrong. To even begin to understand any of this though, let's go in order.
Well, yeah, because that player shouldn't exist.
If you replace each block and item with the first letter of the name of that block, you get this. That's nonsense, but taking it one step further and substituting in the second letter of each name if there's 2 items, the third letter if there's 3, and so on and so forth.
Whoa. Say that again. Wait, Alex picked up on that? Okay. Yeah. We got Durlord V2. Nah, Durlord was probably, like I said, the most intelligent Minecraft player, bro. And all of a sudden, Alex picked up on that. Explain this to me again. What did he just do? Hold on.
Name of that block, you get this. That's nonsense, but taking it one step further and substituting in the second letter of each name if there's 2 items, the third letter if there's 3, and so on and so forth.
Okay, I get it. So S-T-O-N would be N for this. Torch, T. Okay, yeah. Don't stop going north.
We get this instead. It's possible I misinterpreted the cipher, but the message is pretty apparent even if not perfect. Don't stop going north. Shifting our attention now to the signs, we only get to see them for a few frames each, and honestly, try as I might, this first sign we run into is just way too dark for me to actually read. I just can't make enough out. The second sign though, I had a bit more luck. With the exception of a few uncertain characters, I was able to see most of these, and if you hadn't already guessed by the convenient number, this is going to be another video URL. Finally, the third sign is just barely visible, and I was able to get this out of it. Seems like more nonsense, but you know the drill. Wait for his something. The word here is likely approach, but I couldn't make out the middle 3 letters to confirm.
Wait for his approach, let him touch you.
Across all 3 messages, we have don't stop playing, don't stop going north, and wait for his approach. All of these remarks check out with the video title, which I haven't even mentioned yet, and translates into my first command. It seems that for some odd reason, this archive guy is trying to command Alex, scaring him into staying online, waiting for his orders, and for some reason,
TP, what's up, bro?
North. But why? Who is Archive, and what does he want? How does he connect to the Department of Metaphysical Sciences, and maybe most importantly, is he the reason that Alex disappeared? Well, luckily we don't have to wonder for very long, because the URL that we found on the sign earlier, Caesar shifted of course, takes us to a video on what channel, if not Archive themselves. This is onboarding.
Yo, this goes deeper than I thought. Oh, hell no. Yo, he's lucky, bro.
Welcome to the United States Government Department of Metaphysical Sciences.
Oh, hell.
You have been employed as a Class 4 developer and researcher in Archive.
Watching this video,
I hate these videos, bro. They give the craziest, like the most creepiest vibes of all time, bro. Like we about to watch a horror video.
As a Class 4 developer and researcher in Archive.
Watching this video, we learn a few important things. For one, Archive is a division of the United States Department of Metaphysical Sciences, specifically focused on ensuring the safety of humanity in interactions with machines and us, as well as advancing the power of the US government. Currently, they have 4 ongoing experiments with various different metaphysical or supernatural entities. The only one that we can read, translating from binary, is
yep.
M, if you know you know. Besides that, we don't get much else, just that our instructor will supposedly reach out to us soon. This is probably a video they show to the new hires at Archive, but why is this branch of the US government concerned at all with Alex and Eternal? It seems odd that they'd be so interested in a Minecraft server, but clearly they have something to do with all of this. Well, to find out, we have to watch the next video. Getting to it though isn't easy. The description of the last video on Alex's channel is this giant paragraph that reads like a spam email. There's no obvious link hidden in here, and I wasn't sure at all how to progress. Out of ideas, I copy-pasted it into Google and found a result that caught my eye. A paper on steganography, a way to hide codes in plain sight. It's a pretty interesting read, but look at this. Somehow you can start with this simple phrase you want to hide, and after applying the specific encoding technique, you get this output. Insanely cool, but also very similar to our
dear
description.
friend.
So I clicked the link the paper referenced, spam mimic, and pasting the video description into the decoder did the trick. Somehow this giant text decodes to this.
Another link.
URL. The next video.
Yo, bro, you know too much, bro. This guy is a freaking decryptor. I see. The fact that Vash is this immersed into this video shows how easy it is to entertain him. Funny enough, I'm actually the opposite. I actually have very low attention span because a lot of things I don't care for, and also I feel like I'm just too old to like care about the things that sometimes you guys link. But if a video does a good job at setting the tone, telling a good story, good commentary, stuff like that, then yes, I will be interested. And then as it keeps going, I will get immersed. I'll see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's keep going.
Giant text decodes to this, another URL. The next video, titled North, features Alex going, well, north. He mines into a wall, unwavering in his focus, until suddenly something joins the server. Shifting the letters over, we get Crafty? Hey Alex, he says, also Caesar shifted.
Oh, he's in an alternate world, bro.
Continuing to mine.
Bro, he's in the upside down world, or the backwards world. Well, not really, because this does not say, yeah, no, yeah. You're done.
But Alex ignores him, continuing to mine, and this is the conversation that follows. You're still online, huh? Most of the other guys have stopped playing the server a while ago. Of course, you're still playing though, LOL. You always did play non-stop when this place was at its prime, LOL.
Oh, he played
Alex?
a lot.
Fine, dude, you don't have to respond. I just wanted to say bye. I got accepted to a college really far, so I won't really ever see you.
Oh, you're not gonna see
him. It's all on me for expecting you to actually say something instead of playing this stupid game. Well,
did you say Minecraft stupid?
Your life playing this game. Do you expect to play Minecraft forever? Do you think in like 6 years' time you'll still be playing this stupid game?
Oh, he has to. He's trapped.
I'm basically talking to myself at this point. God knows you haven't talked to anyone in months.
Oh.
Whatever. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Eternal. You were fun while it lasted. And Crafty logs out. The entire time, Alex paid him no attention whatsoever, his mouse never giving any indication that he even noticed. His pickaxe even broke mid-mine, and he continued to break through the mountain with his fist, unwavering. He mines through—
Yo, Alex, the thing told you to, it said don't stop playing, keep going north, but it never told you to don't stop. You could stop, bro. You could type. That's crazy.
Trees without ever straying off his path, fixated on going north. It's as if he's in a trance, but it only gets worse. Throughout the various glitches in the video, there are scattered parts of a QR code. Putting them together in a photo editor takes us to a Google Drive link for an audio file.
Hey Alex, just calling to see how you're doing. It's been a minute. I know you keep getting busy and you can't make it to dinner or anything involving us really.
That's your mom.
I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. The reason why I'm calling is that earlier today some guy came by and told me to sign a paper. I don't really know exactly what it is, but they said you are moving somewhere and we'll help you out. But just give me a call soon, hun. Okay.
Oh, nah.
Bye.
Alex is done. He signed a 360 deal, bro. Bro signed a 360 deal with Diddy. So hold on, though. Hold on. No, we gonna test this out.
Together in a photo editor takes us to a Google.
No, don't move that. We gonna try it out, bro. I'm scanning that QR code.
Takes us to a
Chat, what if I scan this QR code, bro? Oh my God. Chat, I'm scanning the QR code, bro. And y'all might never see me again. Oh, less yapping, start reacting. Yo, bro, what is your problem? Unsupported file type. Oh, no, it's real though. Voicemail 2011. Look, it's actually real. That's crazy. Yo, this is very well put. That's tough, bro. W video. Yo, whoever did that, you're not funny. All right, you're not funny. Bro said less yapping, start reacting.
Google Drive link for an audio file.
Hey, Alex. Just calling to see how you're doing. It's been a minute. I know you keep getting busy.
So Alex
and you can't make
stop.
it to dinner or anything involving us, really. I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. The reason why I'm calling is that earlier today, some guy came by and told me to sign a paper.
From the DMS.
I don't really know exactly what it is, but they said you are moving somewhere and we'll help you out.
Dang.
But just
What's good, Poyo?
give me a call soon.
Let stop
huh?
scamming.
Okay. Bye.
A falling out? Crafty, you berated him with insults. Why would you get mad at him if you were talking in a Caesar cipher? How is that his fault? He didn't understand you. But why did Alex not even question it at all? Why was he so focused on going north? I don't get it. Why isn't he talking to his mom? Why are people taking him away? What's happening? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Archive is doing something with Alex, forcing him to obey their command to go north for some unknown reason. And we're going to find it. Okay, according to the description, someone has
we have to find
classified archive videos to the public, probably referencing that really not hidden link we saw earlier.
Yeah.
But okay, never mind, not important. The rest
No,
of the
maybe that is important, because what if Alex leaking that in the description is what made him get taken? Because you're not supposed to do that, bro.
We saw earlier. But okay, never mind, not important.
Yeah, he got brainwashed.
The rest of the description has a new encryption, but yeah,
he got brainwashed by the archive.
Just taking the first letter or number and saving the capitalization, obviously, we get another URL.
Oh my God.
To a video.
Oh my.
New objective.
From Alex.
We can do this. This video is such an insane watch, I can't even do it justice unless you watch the entire thing for yourself. It's just under 2 minutes, but the visuals are genuinely unlike anything I've ever seen
He never stopped going
before.
north.
It's absurd, to degrees I never thought were possible, and the entire time Alex is just walking, stuck in this sort of trance as he continues through the horrors of the game around him. But what does this all mean? What's the point of all of this? And maybe more importantly, where is Alex now? The description of this video doesn't have any new URLs for us to follow,
but it has the binary.
It has something else. A notice telling us to contact our archive supervisor at this email and give them this code word. Curious, I sent a blank email to the address just saying hi, wondering if they'd then ask me for the code word.
No, you gotta send it.
Instead, I was quickly met with this. A notice that hi was incorrect, and if I gave the wrong code word 2 more times, I'd be locked out. I couldn't just let this chance go to waste though. Sooner or later, they'd probably catch on that I wasn't an
you're gonna be
actual
talking
employee.
to the
So I ran the code word through a Caesar and binary decoder to get entity E and sent that over. Wrong again. This was bad. One more failed attempt, and odds were high that I would never be able to find Alex. Their system would flag me and my only lead would be gone. So in a final attempt, I decided to just try and send the code word untranslated.
Congratulations.
And it worked. I got an email back with a notice of success and a link to one more last video on Alex's channel.
10 minutes!
The title translating to, do you think in like 6 years time, you'll still be playing this stupid game?
Oh, that's what crazy whatever.
The video is 10 minutes of Alex mining bedrock, unwavering, unmoving. The description is just the same 2 words over and over and over. Mine bedrock, mine bedrock, mine bedrock. Throughout the video, we can hear horrifying noises in the background. Doors being knocked on and opened, followed by some thudding.
Like real?
Something being wheeled through a corridor, horribly unsettling sounds followed by a "come here."
Oh.
And worst of all, frantic and scared breathing.
Oh, yo. This man has been going north for
And then it ends. What is
years.
going on here? Why is Alex just lifelessly mining this bedrock? Why is Archive making him
can't
do
stop.
this? Why do they have to take him from his home? I don't understand.
He's
All
possessed.
of this that we've seen has been Alex getting progressively worse and worse, tormented by strange figures, disturbing noises, and eventually turning into some sort of drone that just follows orders. And if the title is to be believed, he's been trapped mining in this trance state for 6 whole years.
Yo.
What does it all mean? Well, I think I know how to find out. Something I've
but see, this is why it's so good, because now it makes you think, okay, what does Alex look like on his computer, bro? Like, he got a bad posture, eyes all black, probably malnourished, and he can't stop. So it makes you think of, like, I don't know, some sort of like horror movie. See, that's why I like these videos, because they do such a good job at making you like think, or wanting you to know like what is next, like what is happening, what's about to happen,
neglected
stuff like
to
that.
mention up until this point is that all the videos we've seen so far have had hidden messages in the subtitles, and Decoding it gives us this: a broken link to a WordPress site, Woke Sheeple's Truth.
Yo.
The about reveals that this site was made by some sort of government conspiracist, and all of the blog posts have these crazy ravings about various types of mind control the government is using on us. Subliminal messaging in advertisements to get us to buy more fast food, music videos
They
with
leaking,
patriotic
bro, they
undertones,
leaked it.
Super Bowl ads trying to control our minds, and movies pushing pro-military agendas. The
Oh,
list
this-
goes
yeah.
on, and at first I thought it was a red herring, but then on December 12th, 2010, around the same time Crafty and Alex first logged on to Eternal, Woke Sheeple posted this. Yo, so you guys remember my post on video games? So I went through with the plan and I found something crazy. Everything I was saying was true. The government is controlling you with these games and I have proof. I'm gonna post some of this. The people need to know. This is finally what we need as a group to pull the wool from everyone's eyes. There's so much involved with this server. Mind control, programming humans, human experimenting, everything I've talked about. There's even a secret government department like I said before. I am going to post some of the documents I found in the server files tonight. So stay up, sheeple. It's time to prove the government's controlling you. See you tonight.
Damn.
This is it. This is exactly what I've been looking for. If we go back to the post he's talking about, he mentions how he has a buddy that plays on this Minecraft server and he's going to hack his account and do some digging. And all things considered, this could well be Eternal. I mean, it lines up with everything we've seen so far. Human experiments, hidden government branches, whatever Woke Sheeple found could be the key to it all. The key to finding out what's going on here and what actually happened to Alex.
And where is
This
Alex?
is it.
Psych.
Alright, buckle up because I've uncovered something huge. For years, a secret government department has been running mind control experiments on us, using media, technology, and social systems to manipulate our thoughts and behaviors. Everything is part of their plan to turn us into mindless drones who obey without question. This is just the beginning. Get ready to see the truth. Here it is. Classified.
That's Archives, John.
Experiment.
Eternal.
By leveraging the open-ended nature of sandbox games, Experiment Eternal aims to evaluate the potential for prolonged psychological immersion, leading to a full neglect of the outside world. Phase 1. Have quiet audios and whispers to promote exploration and reinforce behaviors. Phase 2. Disturbing visuals to scare them and keep their focus on the game.
Hell
Unsettling
no.
audio-
See, that not gonna work on me, bro. If my game's out here glitching and I hear voices or whatever, I'm off the game. Right? You're like, no, I'm not playing Minecraft. I'm gonna delete it, find a new version, do something, bro. You're bugging. But there is some truth to it though. Like, video games are made so that you keep playing, which sounds obvious, like, duh, Vash, if I'm having fun in a video game, I'm gonna keep playing it. I do hope games are fun, duh, right? But they're done on purpose to keep you there. Like there are certain tactics that they do so they have more people playing at all times, which is how you become addicted.
And horrible game distortions. Don't let them stop playing. Keep them dependent on the virtual environment.
Ooh.
Phase 3, endurance. See how long you can keep them controlled and immersed. Recover the subject's physical body and pump them with food and water through an IV so they never have to look away from the screen. Intensify the visual and audio distortions, employing fear to push the bounds of how far they can be manipulated and scared. The program will intercept any messages that they receive from the outside world and alter them so the participant can't possibly understand and snap out of it. Make them fully dependent on the program. Make them controllable. This is what was happening to Alex. This
All
is
from
the point
Minecraft?
of everything we've seen. A government branch focused on testing interactions
All he
between
had to do was
machines
log
and
off.
biology, developing a system to push the bounds of psychological control. It all makes sense. All the disturbing visuals we've seen, the strange noises, everything makes sense. The reason Alex was taken from his mom, the reason he couldn't read Crafty's messages, and the reason he's been brainlessly following these orders, it's always been about following orders, controlling him, turning him into this drone, this sheep for the sake of this sick experiment. For 6 years, he's been locked up, forced to mine bedrock just to see how long
6
they can
years?
keep this up. It's horrible.
Bro,
There's
at some point, bro, like the guy can't do anything. 6 years is a long enough time for you to say, okay, we know what we're doing. Bro, can you give him a burger or something? Can you get him a bed so he can sleep? Like, can you just relax, bro? Leave him alone.
More blog posts on the site. A van outside Woke Sheeple's house. People knocking on his door. They found him. There's no one left who knows the truth anymore. No one who can save Alex. Except for us. We can save him. The last line of the document says this: assets needed to access the program will be provided on the title page. Okay, title page. The username is blacked out, but there's the access code for us right there. And if I'm thinking about this correctly, the username is probably just PyJobCall archive. Archive sent another email. They think I'm one of them. I can do this. I can access the server. I can stop this. There's the link to the console right there. Log in with the details from the document. We're in. There it is. Eternal. The IP. How do I know if it's correct though? I can't.
Bro, this server has been running the whole time.
And accidentally touch the wrong thing. One mistake and I'll out myself. I have to be careful. No mistakes. I have to make sure this is the right server. I have to log on. I have to find Alex.
Now you about to go north? Oh. Wait, that's tough. You gotta go look for Alex. Yo, this is good. Hey, grab a compass, bro. You gotta go north. About yonder coordinates, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Alex and Crafty's home. Damn, Crafty went and had a whole life, went to school, probably started a family. All that, bro. Oh, true. He can just teleport to him. He should have commands. Yeah! 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 Oh my God, turn around. Oh, wow. Oh,
Alex?
Oh, wow. Yo. But how can you help him though? You found him, but what can you do? Oh, force stop. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Forcefully killing server. Looks like a crash. Check the server console. Oh. Damn, now it makes you think, like, what does Alex look on the other side?
It has come to our attention that you are not, in fact, a Class 4 employee. The experiment has been prematurely terminated. Ordinarily, you would have been severely punished. However, we acknowledge your ingenuity in bypassing Archive's encryption systems, so consider this a postponement of punishment. Try it again, and the consequences will be swift. This is your first and final warning. From this point forward, your life is no longer your own.
Oh,
Sincerely, Archive.
Delete that shit, bro. Move country. You're done. Oh, archive it. Oh, shit. He archive. Yeah. Bro, damn, bro. Bro just killed Alex. Man. He's free. That's crazy, bro. He went through all of that. Became a quote unquote, technically, like an admin of the server, teleported to him, and we actually got to see him. Is that it? Oh, yeah, it is. I'm changing names, changing skin tones, changing hair, changing face, changing everything. Yo, there is something like very creepy about that. Like an email that says, by the way, your life is no longer yours. Like, what? Your life is no longer your own. Like, bro, I would think that I'm being watched 24/7. Any movement I do, they're gonna know. I'm out of there, bro. I'm hopping on a boat straight back to the DR, man. What? That was tough. I gotta leave a like on that. So yeah, this was an ARG. Where is it? But a scary ARG based on series. The footage in this video isn't a real person, and ARG is a story that's known to be fictional, but we all pretend it's real and try to solve the mystery that the owner of this channel created. Such is the life of an ARG hunter. Very scary, very creepy, boo. Yeah, I didn't approach the video like that. Which one was it? Yeah, this one, the searching for a world. Whole time I'm thinking it's real and like, yo, how do you do that? But then I realized like, oh, it's for entertainment purposes. So bro, just let it happen. Stop asking questions, okay? That's actually really dope though. Regardless whether it's real or not, I don't care. I just find it very entertaining. Very well done storytelling, commentary. All of that was tough. One small jump scare could have killed me. Exactly, bro. It's always the sounds, bro. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't stop going north. Now it's a whole other direction because this one's north and then this one is don't turn left. Vash, I'm scared. You should be. Chat, what have we learned? Games are made to make you addicted. If you become addicted, that means you are now controlled. And there are a lot of aspects. Well, that was a joke, but still. There are a lot of aspects in video games that are technically made to control your behavior. For example, buying a battle pass. Now the game has control over you because it's gonna make you come back to finish that said battle pass, right? Because if you paid $15, $10 for a battle pass, I'm hoping y'all complete it. And that's what the game wants you to do. Like, oh, they put money, they invested money into this game. Now they have to come back and play. So anytime you unlock a tier or unlock an item, it gives you that dopamine hit like, oh my God, a new skin. Oh my God, a new, I don't know, a new, what, like a gun color or whatever it is, right? It's supposed to make you come back. That's the whole point of updates and skins, free skins, challenges, daily login rewards, stuff like that. So moral of the story, bro, don't become addicted to a game because it's gonna have control over you, and then an entity or something is gonna come to your house, take you from your family, and yo, that's about that. Cool. Anyways, video though, I'm actually really interested in the ARGs now, man. Yeah.